All right, so this is a quick walkthrough on a 2017 Honda Civic LX. Just to give you a refresher in case you bought the car and need a quick couple answers. I'll start right here on the steering wheel. First button I'm going to show you will answer phone calls when you receive them through Bluetooth. This one will hang up or go back, so that's your back button. This one is to place voice commands. So when I've set up my speed dials, I can press this, say call David. It'll fire up and call that person. Up here, my plus and my minus are my volume controls for my radio. My left and right will switch between my favorite stations or the next if I was going Bluetooth and listening to something. Source will switch between FM, AM, Bluetooth, whatever I may be listening to. So it's all my audio sources. Over here, quick, tire pressure monitoring. That's the button you would press to reset it. Up here is my vehicle stability assist. This works along with your traction control. This is always on. There's really not a reason to turn it off. Over here on my lights, you can see that if I flick it here, that sets it to auto as long as the hashes mark up, or match up, I should say. So lights are on that side. Over on my other side, you're gonna see my windshield wipers where I can press up and down to turn those on. When I jump over here, I'll give you a quick rundown here. Radio, if I need to get to that, depending on what media I was listening to. If I wanted to switch over media-wise and go to my Bluetooth symbol, USB, things like that, I'm gonna switch back over to radio. Pull up Bluetooth, this car isn't set up yet, but that's what'll pull it up. My audio source, as far as my equalizer and things like that, is right here. My presets are right here, so if I wanted to change a preset, I could find a station that I like. So let's go over to 96.7 KISS FM, since I used to work for them. I could press this button, hold it down, bam, it beeps. Now you see it's set to 1. So nothing to it as far as that goes. So jumping through stations, you can do it right here. Volume controls is right here. To turn the radio on and off, you just press right here on this knob. It'll turn it off, turn it on. You can see you have a clock up here. To adjust the clock, you can press the menu clock and then adjust the clock and then go through here, set it to whatever you need to, and then get over to set. If you wanted to change it to a 24-hour clock, you could do that too. Just for the sake of knowing how, you can go through here. I believe, let me go one more setting here, language, clock format, and I could jump to 24 hours if I wanted to too, and then just select it. So just knowing that you can do that if you want. Down here on your AC settings, I've got the volume control here as far as how much, as far as hot and cold I want it to be, and then my fan setting on how much air I want right there. Where I want the air to go is going to be right down here. If I wanted to set it to auto, I could set it to 64. It'll keep the cabin at that temperature and kind of adjust accordingly for me. So that's how that works. Down here, a couple buttons that a lot of people don't know much about. Brake hold button, if I come up to a stoplight and I have the brake hold button on, so if I turn this button on, it'll pop up in my dash. When I come to a complete stop, if I'm waiting for like a light or anything, I can take my foot off the brake and it'll hold the car until I press my gas and take off and go. The electronic parking brake, how this works is I have to press my foot on the brake, and then if I lift up on it, it sets my parking brake. To turn that off, same thing, put my foot on the brake, press it down, and it turns off my brake. Over here is the Econ button. What this button will do is if I engage it, you'll see a leaf come on up here in my dash. What that affects as far as going to be my AC unit, it will dampen that. My accelerator, it'll affect that some. Shuts down some of the electrical systems in the front end of the car. It's going to improve gas mileage though and help out. So it's always nice to know that. So that is a general rundown of the 2017 Honda Civic. If you have any questions, give me a call, text, email. I'm always here. Justin Fuller, Howdy Honda. If you want to give me a call, 512-443-4300. Thank you much.